Hi, it's the Stokes here for Juno TV, and I am with country music star. How you doing, Mr. Dean Brody?
I'm good, man.
Nominated for your second country album of the year. How's that feel?
It feels good. It feels really good.
For the album called Dirt, my first question is, why Dirt?
Me and some friends were in Nashville one day writing a song, or trying to write a song, and we didn't have any ideas. And one of the guys threw out a title called Dirt and said, "What do you think of that?" And we were like, "Man, if you could write a song about dirt, it'd be pretty country." And so we thought, well, let's call the record Dirt also.
So Nashville, been there once or twice. My question is, how important is Nashville to the Canadian music scene?
I think for me it was important because that's where I learned how to hone my craft for songwriting. I grew up in a place where songwriting was, you did it by yourself.
Right.
And so moving to Nashville and I think I spent 5 or 6 years there in total, it was great to be around other people that were also writing and learning how to write songs. And so for me, it was essential.
And now you're a man who fights through all adversities. You went through a lot of red tape. At one point, even had to turn back on your career and go in music and go back to coal mining at one point. But you still made it through. Mm-hmm. What was it? What did you dig out of you that got you to this point?
I think it's a lot like poker. You put so many, you got so much on the line. You got to kind of play your hand, and it got to the point where we'd invested so much time in Nashville and so much time chasing the dream that my wife and I were just like, we need to play this out. We really need to see what's around that next corner. Right. And you just get in so deep that you gotta see it through, and that's basically how I got to where I am. If I had a plan B, I would have taken it. Right. Just didn't have one. That's all.
What kind of other artists do you enjoy listening to?
A lot of different stuff, man. I'm really into Mumford & Sons right now, and Bob Marley, and I listen to everything. I do a lot of surfing when it comes to radio and to music. My iPod's got all kinds of different stuff on it, not just country.
So you draw inspiration from all these different sources?
I do, and I think, when I was a kid, we had a radio station, but it wasn't a dedicated country station. It was an AM station, and they played everything. And so I didn't know there actually was genres till I was about 14 or 15. Right. And so I think maybe that's why I love all kinds of different music.
Being a writer, sometimes you're going to come across this thing, the scary 2 words that are called writer's block.
Yeah.
What is your path to getting past writer's block?
Yeah. I put my guitar down and I go do something else. Okay. Yeah, I definitely don't try to keep writing. I just do something. I watch a movie or read a book or something, Right. My inspiration really does come from leaving my guitar alone and just living life and spending time with friends and family. And I find that kind of opens up my mind and my space to where I just walk by and grab the guitar and can write a song. Whereas before I used to try and force it, and it was just the worst thing I could have done.